Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, let us see one more advanced service in AWS, that is I IAM Identity Provider. What is the service? IAM Identity IAM Identity Provider service, that is IAM Identity Center. What is that? IAM Identity Center. Okay. This is not required for associate level. It is must required for professional level. So it is good to learn this also, then you can have a good knowledge on it as well. So to learn this, is there any concept that you need to know previously? Yes, there is a concept that you need to know previously, that is SSO. So I hope some of developers who watching this, they all already know what is SSO. SSO stands for single sign-on. I think mostly all the users will use this, but they don't know the name. That's it. So I'll tell you with an example. When you see a new website for the first time, then what that website will ask you? It will ask you sign in. So how many types of sign-ins are there? There will be directly you have sign up option is there, and another option is by using email and password you sign in. So let's say if you if you click on sign up option, then what happens? Directly your account will be created inside the website, right? Yes. Directly your account will be created inside the website. Instead of creating your account and then creating password and then log in with that username and password, what you are doing, you simply clicking on sign in. So in this way, what you are gaining by using sign up, what you are gaining by using sign up, you are gaining that you're gaining not remembering the passwords of websites. Let's say I talked about only one website. So let's say you want to sign in for 10 websites. You want to sign in for 10 websites every day. Every website need login. So every time if you create your account and then you create a username and password for every account, is it possible for you to maintain those many accounts passwords? No, right? So instead of those many signups, first we just need to sign up to Google, and then we just use sign up option on every website, right? So in this way, can we avoid remembering those many usernames and password? Yeah, we are not maintaining all websites usernames and passwords. What we are remembering? The single time sign in of our email and password, right? Yeah. So this type of single sign in used for many sites is nothing but single sign on. In short, we call it as SSO. Instead of using login ID and password, you are maintaining multiple websites by using just a sign up option. There you can sign up either with any one of the platform, let's say Google or Facebook account or anything what is available. By using that, you simply sign up. That's it. Without creating again your profile in that website, you can able to sign up by using these account details. So by single sign on, you can now able to sign up to multiple accounts, right? So that we call as single sign on. So I hope you understood what is single sign on. By using this IAM provider, by using this IAM provider service, by using this IAM Identity Center service in AWS, we can able to provide single sign-on for a user. So what is this, sir? How do we use it in AWS? I didn't understood, but I understood what is single sign-on. By using this single sign-on, I just sign in to Google account. Then whenever I opened any website, I just click on sign up. So by using that Google account, it just signing on every website. So that's why since I sign in only once, but I sign up many times. So we call it as single sign on. And in this case, I can even don't need to remember multiple passwords for every time. Yes, right? Yeah. So you can use this feature in IAM Identity Center. You can use this feature on IAM Identity Center. So let's see one neat case as an example. Let's say I have an organization. I have an organization. Okay. So I have one organization. Under this organization, I have multiple root accounts. Let's say I have admin team here. They having their separate root account, and I also have what are the teams I have within organization? I have admin team, I have developer team, I have developer team, and I have security team. So like this, let's say I have multiple teams in my organization. Okay. Each and every team has its own root account. Let's say each and every team has its own root account. Now, this organization is maintaining all these root accounts by using a management account, and these all accounts we call it as member accounts, right? So whenever we are discussing about organizations, we already told you about what is this management and what is this member accounts. So if you don't have idea about them, then please go back and watch this organizations video so that you got an idea of what is management account, what is member account. So let's say this is my organization. It is also maintaining its own root account. So this root account is controlling all these root accounts. That is, this management account is managing all these member accounts. Okay. Now let's say I have an employee. What's my employee name? Let me put the name of my employee as Ajay. Now I want to provide him a developer team account. That is, from this developer team, I want to create a account that is a IAM account for this developer team. Let's say this is DEV IAM account, and I want to create another account from admin team, and I want to provide this account also for Ajay. Since Ajay need to maintain development team as well as security team. I want to provide these two. Let's say development IAM account I need to provide, and for security team I need to provide security IAM account, right? Yes. To control to control whatever the resources which are present under security team, he needs security IAM account. And to control whatever the resources, services that are utilized under developer team, since Ajay require the permissions also, right, to access those. So I have provided these two accounts. Now you can tell me how many IAM accounts he have. He have two IAM accounts he is maintaining, and Ajay to log in to log into AWS. Do Ajay require do Ajay require AWS account? Yeah, of course. Ajay require AWS account also. That means Ajay need to remember how many accounts he need. He need AWS account, and he need developer IAM account, and he need security IAM account. So to access one account he is requiring, and for development team services accessing, he also require one account, and for security team accessing, he also need to handle one more account. So to handle to handle the like this multiple IAM user accounts, is it difficult for Ajay or not? Yes, it is very difficult for Ajay to remember all these credentials to log in each and every time to IAM and perform his task every time. So now the question is how to manage these multiple IAM users, how to manage these multiple IAM account access by using single Ajay company email account. Now let's say Ajay is having a company email account. How can he manage these two with this company email account? How can he manage? He can manage multiple IAM user account access by single sign-on in IAM Identity Center service. So, how this Ajay can manage? He can manage multiple users' IAM accounts. So, he's having this account, he's having this account, he's having this account. How can he manage? He can manage by using IAM Identity Center service, which is present in AWS. There, he can access multiple accounts in a single by a single user. In which format? By using which concept? By using single sign-on. By using single sign-on, he can able to manage these all. You understood? Yeah. So by using the single sign-on, he can able to manage these multiple accounts by use in IAM Identity Center service. By using this service, he can able to manage these many accounts, right? Yeah. By remembering only this AWS account, by remembering only this AWS account credentials, he can now able to access both this IAM account as well as developer IAM account as well as security IAM account. How, sir? How is it possible? Go to this IAM Identity Center. Go to IAM Identity Center service in AWS. Before going to there, first create two IAM roles. One for development team. That means one for developer IAM role account. First create and then create security IAM role account. So create two roles. One for developer account and one for security account. Now you have two IAM roles, right? Yes. And now you go for IAM Identity Center. Now you go for IAM Identity Center. There you attach these two roles, whatever the how many multiple accounts he need to maintain, those many accounts you need to attach to his Ajay's AWS account directly. You can able to attach these many or multiple accounts by using the roles, right? You created roles, right? You can attach these all roles to the AWS account in which service? IAM Identity Center. So in this way, you can able to manage, you can able to remove these two credentials. Remembering, Ajay can able to eliminate remembering developer IAM role account credentials as well as security team IAM role credentials. You don't even need to remember. How? Just go for IAM Identity Center and then for Ajay account, you want to provide, you want to attach whatever the IAM roles you want to attach to. Then if you after attaching to Ajay's AWS account, now he can able to access the development team resources. Why? Because we attach a development team IAM role account to Ajay. So Ajay can able to access from his AWS account all the developer services. And since you also attached security team IAM role to Ajay's AWS account, now Ajay can also able to access what are the security team services are there. Those also now Ajay can able to access. How how this all happens? That is nothing but by using IAM Identity Center. When do we use this IAM Identity Center, sir? We use this IAM Identity Center to manage to manage multiple to manage multiple IAM user IAM user access. IAM user access. Since Ajay need to access multiple IAM user access, so we are using this IAM Identity Center. So what this IAM Identity Center will do, it will manage multiple IAM user access by using what? Single sign-on option. How many times he is signing? By using his AWS account, he is just signing only once. So after signing once, he can able to access multiple, that is development team services he can able to access, and security team services he can able to access. Why he can able to access? Because he attached the IAM roles in IAM Identity Center, IAM Identity Center to main Ajay's AWS account. So what he can able to manage multiple IAM user access by single sign-on in IAM Identity Center. So IAM Identity Center service, he can now able to manage multiple credentials, right? Yes. So in between, you have, so in the previous video, you have also learned. So let me have another question, that is, so now Ajay, Ajay is working in a company. Let's say Ajay is working in a company. No, Ajay is having his company account, right? Yes. Ajay is having company account. Ajay is having company email account, right? Yes. Company email account. Now, how many mails that he need to remember now? First, Ajay need to sign into company's system. Then again he need to access the AWS account. He must need to sign into AWS by using AWS account, his AWS account. So instead of remembering these two, is there any service in AWS to to reduce this also? To reduce this also by single sign on, that is by using company mail sign up, can we able to manage this anyhow? Yes, the answer is yes. In the previous video, you have learned a service. What is the service name? Directory services. What is the service name? Directory service. Directory service. Right? Yeah. So there, what you have learned there, I'll show you that also. In that, what happened? Instead of maintaining all the desktops, instead of maintaining multiple users credentials in every desktop, what company will do? Company will maintain all the users credentials in a server, a secret server. What do we call that server? Active Directory or domain controller. In AWS, we call that type of service provider, that type of service providing service as directory service. Then admin joins all these desktops to what? Active Directory. So whenever a user log in with domain controller, then it will be validated by whom? It will be validated by the secret server, that is Active Directory or domain controller. So based on the valid credentials only, it can provide the valid login, right? So in this way only, we need to provide the company email and company's company's credentials to the admin will set the details in this directory services. In directory services, admin will set the details. In this way, he can able to access this AWS. In this way, he can able to access this AWS. So after setting, this directory service will provide a username. Let's say it was provided a username as Ajay. Now, to access AWS, since we already configured this directory service, so this Ajay can able to log in with company email only. So after login, he need what? He need to access this development team services as well as security team services. Now to access this development team services as well as security team services, now he is having username what? Ajay. So what we need to do? We need to attach this developer IAM role as well as security team IAM role to where? To this Ajay, to this username. So whenever he able to access AWS with by using this company email in the process of directory services, either by using any one of the protocol, that is LDAP or auth or Okta. So after accessing AWS, then this IAM Identity Center, since we attached the roles to the IAM user, now this IAM Identity Center will provide the access to IAM services as well. They authenticate, they authenticate this Ajay user. So since roles are attached to this user, so this IAM Identity Center, we attached the roles for this Ajay. AWS will simply authenticate. He is having development role and security team IAM role. Now this Ajay can able to access the services which are comes under development team as well as security team. So I hope you understood this. So I can tell you a final conclusion. So to provide single sign-on by using IAM Identity Center, by using IAM Identity Center, also we require what? IAM roles, right? So for providing single sign-on by using this IAM Identity Center, what do we require? We require IAM roles. So here also we use IAM roles only. So by using IAM Identity Center, we can able to provide single sign-on to users. Remember guys, this is chargeable. This is chargeable. So I hope you understood this concept of, of how to provide single sign-on. So if he log in with company email, then first how can he sign on? He can able to access AWS account. How can he able to? How can AWS will identify or authorize and give AWS access to this Ajay user by using the directory service? He can able to access it. After that, how he can able to authenticated for accessing what are the services which are present in AWS. He can able to access because in the IAM Identity Center, we just attached the IAM roles of whatever the team permissions that this Ajay require. Those we attach to Ajay in the IAM Identity Center. So after that, since he accessed the AWS, now he can able to access, he can able to authenticate to access the services because the roles are attached in IAM Identity Center. In this way, he can able to log in once, only once he is logging. So can I call this as single sign-on? Yes. And he is accessing multiple account services, right? Yes. So can I say it has single sign-on, but he is accessing multiple AWS accounts services, right? Yes. So that's why we can say it as a single sign-on option, single sign-on method. So in this way, he can able to access multiple resources. In this also, what we are using? We are using IAM roles in this also. So I hope you understood this advanced topic on IAM. So it is not required for professional level certification. So if you require for advanced level, then it is needed. So it's better to have a knowledge on it. So I hope you understood this, and thanks for watching. Please, if you like this video, then please like it. I hope this video is contentful to you. So please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. See you back in the next video with another interesting topic. Until then, bye bye.